Hi, everyone. Hi, Bryland Farms, and Diane's here. Hi. Yes, I've been looking at my numbers from last year, June, and this year, June. And I'll tell you, after I tell you what I sold and give you the totals, I'll tell you the difference in the numbers from last June to this June. Because this is what sold the first, well, it includes the very last day of June, but it's really the first week of July of this year. And I did do better, Bryland Farm, on eBay. I did better on eBay, but worse on Poshmark. Worse than last week. Last week, I think Poshmark beat eBay or almost beat eBay. This week, it was all mostly eBay. So you just never know. Yeah, so we'll go through the numbers and then I will tell you the horrendous week I've had. But I got a big surprise in the mail. And I'll tell you about that afterwards. Something I didn't know I was getting and a complete surprise. And it's from one of you guys, a watcher on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to have something to show you when we get done here. I don't know if bumblebees, I don't know if bumblebee can come today or not, but I hope so. Yes, let me share my screen and do the, tell you what I sold first. I had 13 sales on eBay, but sold 14 items because I had one little bundle of two things on eBay, and it was from a watcher. And then I only sold 5 Poshmark items. Yeah, total. So a total of 19 items from my inventory was sold. And I've only listed 18 this week because I took one day off. So it was only 6 days of listing 3. That's right? 6, 3, 0, 18. Yeah. So I didn't gain anything in my inventory. So that's a plus too. So let me share my screen and I'll show you what I sold. First, I'll show you the my little graph. See, I had one really good day. It was approaching $150 day there. I only had one 0 day. Well, today's been a 0 day so far, so it may be two, but Sundays don't count till next week. So 1 0 day during that week and one really good day. So, yeah. So here's what I did. This is just on eBay. From the 30th, includes 1 day of June, to the 6th of July, which is yesterday. I sold a total sales $356.72. Now, after everything, selling costs were taken out. The reason this is a big selling cost here is because the first of the month, the store fee comes out. That's $59.95 right by itself. So the first week of the month, it's a great big number for the selling fees. So that brings me my net sales to $147.26. Yeah. but my average sale price was $25.48. Now, I like it to be $25 or more, so it did hit that at least. Yeah. I had repeat buyers, 13 buyers in all. And yeah, let's go down and see what I sold here. I don't think I have my little things in order, but we'll look at them here. I sold this Sheen Mod Flower Polka Dot little top. It was in a 1XL. Now this was in the bundle. So let me find my right sheet. Yeah. And then the Adidas polo shirt, which is right here. I wonder if I pulled this up, if the sales comes up. See, that's why I like to have it on the other way, but this gives actually more information. So yeah, I'll have to tell you on here. Shelly bought these two things. The little flower polka dot top and the Adidas men's 2XL top. Yeah, for a total of $36.12, and with shipping, it came to if I can see this, $51.40 for both of those things. So yeah, that was a nice way to start the week for sure. Then we have a Talbot's shorts. I've had these a long time. These sold for $22.47, which is including the shipping. The shorts sold for 15 something. And yeah, I should have put these in order. I can see that immediately. We'll just have to go through the little looking at them little this week. I think from now on, I'll do it the way I used to do it, because this is too hard for me. Anyway, these shorts total with shipping $22.47, and I netted $13.02 because this takes the selling costs out and the tax and everything else. The next thing was this SFL fashion short sleeve polo shirt. It's a men's geometric pattern. The total sale price was $20.96, and I made $13.69 on that. Now this little nasty girl knit bra top, it was a size 8. This black part, this is actually the new with tags tag. It was all orange. It didn't have that black part on it. But anyway, it was just a knit bra top. It sold for $18.54 all in, and I made $10.34. Okay, this is the Adidas top. Okay, then I sold this H&M Basics knit cardigan. It was a light gray, like a heather gray, long sleeves. It was a regular button down the front cardigan. It sold for $25.07 all in, and I made $10.57. Then we sold this Breckenridge button-up shirt. This is a new with tags shirt. I've had this a long time. It was pink, but it had all kinds of beading and spring type embroidery on the chest here. I probably should show you that. See, it was a cute little shirt, but that brand isn't one that even resells for very much. But yeah, but it sold finally. So that was good. Then I sold a Rachel Zoe flowing cap sleeve muted orange women's pullover top. And this is in a size large. It sold for $34.41, including shipping. So I made $21.68. That was a nice sale. Then this loft blouse in an XL. It was a pullover and it had ruffles on the sleeves. It was a floral blouse. Let me show you that. It's a pretty little floral blouse. And yeah, that sold for all in $22.48, and I made $14.15. So things weren't selling. Just a couple things sold for good prices, but other than that, I had pretty low prices, which you're seeing the shipping along with this when I tell you the price. So yeah, it sort of skews the whole thing. So from now I'm going to do it the old way. I just have to remember to do it the night before because it takes much longer. This American Eagle Outfitters girls, this was a girls. It was not an adult. So this took forever to sell. This is a pullover hoodie. And yeah, this sold for $15, I think. Whoop. I'll go back there. It sold all in $23.01, and I made $11.99. And I sold this Gianni beanie sleeveless pearl snap top in a blue and black cheetah print. This is kind of pretty. Yeah, this sold for looks like $18.95 maybe. And all in, they paid $26.54 to get it to wherever it went. And I made $16.69 on that. I sold a Harley Davidson t-shirt, which I've had forever. It's the Bravado t-shirt, and it was from the Daytona Bike Week in 2014. I'm surprised this hadn't sold before, but it took till now. Total, it sold for $22.90 with shipping, and I made $13.34. Okay, a Wrangler Outdoor Series shorts, men 38, new with tags, performance, dark gray. I think this is one of the boxed shorts. Thank you. Another pair of shorts. It sold all in for $24.51, and I made $12.07. Then these Polo Ralph Lauren pants. I had just picked these up, remember, at the smaller of the Goodwill. It was my last haul from Goodwill. They sold right away, $32.24 all in, and I made $17.38. So that is what I did on eBay. So let's get back to see, that includes this. This is a selling cost. This includes the store. Shipping labels were $69.56, but then the store was in this 118 was $59.95. Didn't sell anything on Mercari though this week. So let's go to Poshmark. I only sold 5 things on Poshmark, and probably have to redo this because I think it looks different than it did when I put it up there. Maybe not. Oh dear. I'm going to play around with this and put it back where it's supposed to be. It's my closet, and then I'll go down, and put the wood sole. Maybe I'm crazy. It could very well be. Yes, see, it's different. Okay. I sold these pair of shorts, Cynthia Rowley shorts, women's. They were red with a Swiss dot on them. They were cotton. They sold for $12, and I made $9.05 on those. I thought they would sell for more, but they sell for what they sell for. Then these Talbots denim 5-pocket jeans in an 18 petite women's. These sold pretty fast. These were one of the jeans that I got when I got some Democracy jeans. So yeah, these sold. They were called jeggings. And they sold for $22, and there was a shipping discount though, so I made $15.58. They went to Westland, Michigan. I didn't put where the little shorts went. Okay, this Columbia fishing shirt. This is which I don't have the slip on that. Why don't I? That's kind of strange. Maybe I sold one more on Poshmark than I thought I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 instead of 5. Well, that's good. I sold this Columbia PFG short sleeve polo shirt. Now, this is different than the button front regular fishing shirts. This was a polo shirt, but it was vented in the back, and it was a PFG. So this is a men's extra large. It was this light green color. And it sold for $20. I probably made 16 on it. But I have a slip for some reason. Okay, the next thing is this Nike Dry Fit pair of running shorts in a size large. They sold for $17, and I made $13.60 on those. And here's a pair of the Democracy jeans that I just got a little while ago. These were a size 10. They had the ab technology. They were skinny jeans in this light blue, and they sold for $22. There was a shipping discount, so I made $15.58 on those. They went to Wichita, Kansas. And then I sold a pair of Under Armour joggers, which I almost kept these because I like Under Armour jogger pants. They were a medium. They sold for $19, and I netted $15.20. They went to Muskegon, Michigan. So that is what I sold, the extent of what I sold. So let me get back here, and I'll tell you what the difference in a year meant of a June sales. So last June in 2023, I sold $960. Okay. Now back then I wasn't selling near as much Poshmark as I do now. Not that I sell a tremendous amount, but I sell a lot more than I was selling a year ago. So this year, total sales in June, $838. $830.47. But that's both. That's eBay and Poshmark. So we sold a little less. I mean, June was a little less, but I've gained Poshmark, which you can see where eBay has cut down quite a bit. I mean, not thousands of dollars, but a little bit for me. Yeah. Jackie C, hi. You sold your first item. Congratulations on Poshmark. Yay. Oh. I was hoping that Michelle would be here because I got a surprise package from Michelle Marshall. She's a watcher. She's one of the gang here. And it was, I think, Thursday I got it. Yeah, Thursday, because I was having a horrible day on Thursday, and then I get this surprise box in the mail. I looked at first, I thought, oh my, Shelley has sent me wine. That's the first thing I thought. I even shook the box to see if I could hear liquid. But yeah, then I looked at the return label. It wasn't her. But anyway, it was funny. It was from Michelle. Michelle, 2 L's. She has, her store is called Live, what is it called? Live to Love Best. Live to Love Best. Yeah. So she sent me this box, and I've opened it and looked at 2 things. Well, 3 things. But I haven't opened it because everything is neatly put in there and folded and rolled, sort of like Bumblebee does. Yeah. Yeah. So let me pull this over. I asked her if it would be okay to open it. She never answered me, but I'm assuming it will be. We've been going back and forth because she had bought herself, I wish she was here. She bought herself a birthday present, and when it came, it was the wrong item. So she was sending that back to Amazon at the same time she was sending out my box. And she mistakenly put my label on both. So I got whatever is in that birthday present box out there. So I'm going to, I didn't catch the postman when he brought it. And I'm going to try to do return to sender. I don't know if that'll work or not. I've never done that. If not, tomorrow I will go to the post office with this box and get it back to her. Yeah. She could send me a label, except my printer isn't working. The only printer I have right now is my thermal printer. And I don't know how that would work if she'd send me it. It might work, but I'm not sure. So I think I'm just going to take it to the post office and get it back to her. So let me pull this box over and I'll show you. I'm pretty sure that she sent me these things for me to be able to sell them, except for, I know this one thing is for me. There was this cute little box on top. And of course I had to open this. It's copper, and it's actually a candle holder. It says on the bottom, it's a little candle holder. But so I opened it up, and look at this. This is a little beaded, it's all beaded hummingbird. How cute is that? I have the perfect place to hang it too. It's going to be right inside the window from where my hummingbird feeder, one of my hummingbird's feeders are. So isn't that cute? I love this. It is so pretty. And then the box alone is so pretty. So that was this made me get all teary-eyed, I have to tell you, when I opened that. Yes, it's beautiful. So then there's this this box. She also sent me some little bags. I don't have any of this size. It has a clothespin holding them all together. Yeah, a bunch of these little bags. There has to be about a dozen here. With the hearts all over them. So cute. Michelle, I wish you were here. So let me show you. Let's open these. I did open this one. And this just has a large tag on it. I don't know if this has a brand or not, but it's a Christmas shirt. It says Merry Christmas. And this has, these are shiny, like metallic on here. It's kind of sparkly. So this is my first Christmas thing to put on. Size large. I looked up to see how many Christmas things I had. Now they may be under something else. I just looked up Christmas. I have one sweatshirt or sweater with snowmen on it. And then I have one Christmas tie. That's all. So this will be the start of Christmas things. Bring this bag over to put these in. Then there is this, this is American Eagle, large. This is a waffle knit top in bright white. This is a big large. I don't know if this is men's or women's or both. It doesn't say one way or the other, but it looks brand new. American Eagle. Okay, now the rest of here I haven't seen what these are. This is a shirt. This is Merano Slim Fit Performance, and it's extra large. This is a men's shirt. Men's striped shirt. I don't know this brand, Merano. Long sleeve. Nice shirt. I don't know what it's made out of. It feels like it probably has something so it doesn't wrinkle. Let's see here. Cotton and elastane, so it has a tiny bit of give to it, a little stretchy to it. Yeah, a nice men's shirt. Hang that up. I tell you what has happened. I had Bumblebee's box with all that linen, and it's all gonna have to be ironed. Well, it's been hanging now because I hung it all up, and the longer it's hanging, the less it's wrinkled. So I may be able to get away with not ironing several things in there. So that's a good thing. Here is something black and velvet. No idea. There's a sleeve. Amanda Smith stretch. It's a 2X. It's polyester and nylon. It has, I don't know if you can see, it has beads around the collar. Oh, and all the way down the front. It's a, I don't know what this is. This is a shirt. I don't know if this is a dressy. This couldn't be a pajama top. No. This is a dressy velvet 2X black velvet top, button down the front. Has beading all the way down the front also, and all around the collar. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. Did I say Amanda Smith has stretch in it, poly, nylon, and lycra. Yeah. So we'll see. That needs to be hung up quickly. Lots of things that are rolled. Rolled on other rolled things. Here's a little tank top, I think. Yes. This is just a little, like a under, you'd put under something. This has no tag whatsoever. No, no tag. It's cropped. It's a short tank top. It's very satiny feeling. It was rolled with this, so I wonder, maybe it's part of this. This. Okay. It could be. If I figure out what this is. Okay. This is by Ruby Road. I recognize that. Yes, Ruby Road Petite. It's a petite large. Now, this could be part of this because this you can see through. I don't know if you can, it's like, what do you call that? And you could put this tank top underneath it. I think that's what it's from. I'll include it with this because I think this needs something under it. But this is a cute little pullover top by Ruby Road. Oh, there's beading along the top here too. So yeah, a little top with a tank. It's a two-piece, we'll call this a two-piece. Old Navy, medium. Oh, this is a lovely purple color. Just have to try this on. This is a knit top in my perfect color. This is cute. Yeah, a little sweater with coloring around the neck and around the sleeves. And the fabric the yarn is actually sparkly. I don't know if it shows up there, but this would fit me. This is a good size medium in this perfect color. So I just may keep this. Yes, I just love getting presents, especially after the day. I'll tell you the day I had afterwards here on Thursday. There's something, a little roll of something. This looks tropical. It's a little tank top. How cute this is. It's silky feeling. And this is a small, but we don't have there's no brand. There's no brand and no fabric tag. It's just a little tank top. It's a little summer tropical cropped tank. Zara. This is a new Zara tag. This is a crop top. There's the Zara tag. And it is a size large. It's stretchy knit. Yeah, this is meant to be cropped. It's not a cutoff. A little green cropped short sleeve top by Zara. Nice. Oh, this is soft. Something else purple. St. John's Bay, which is, I think, is Kohl's, right? I think it's Kohl's. St. John's Bay Active. This is a petite medium polyester. This feels warm. This would be warm. You can almost wear this under something like big in the winter to keep you warm. Or you can wear it by itself, of course. A pretty top. Very soft, almost like velvet. With a V-neck and long sleeves. And what a surprise this one. This was a shock to get this. Let's see, there's two more things here. Oh, this feels like, this is Passion 1, extra large cotton. It's denim. It has shoulder pads. This is it's made in Indonesia, but I don't know, with the shoulder pads, let me look at them. Yeah, they're made right in there. I bet this is vintage. It has all this embroidery on the front. All this floral embroidery. It's heavy denim. It's not real light chambray. It's heavier than that. So a nice button up top with embroidery. That is nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's I'm pretty sure this is vintage. Something pink. Feels like a sweatshirt. It's a hoodie. Look at this. Yeah, it says love. I may have to keep this too. What size is this? Extra large. This is no boundaries, which is that Target? I'm not sure. It's extra large, 15 to 17. This is a junior extra large. Yeah. So a really nice hoodie. This feels brand new. This is love on the front. So that is what I got in my box. Bumblebee's here. 4:39. You just missed this. You will have to go back and watch Bumblebee. I got a surprise box from Michelle Marshall. And her store is Live to Love Best. And she sent me this. She put a little note on it here. And it says, "Dear Shirley, a token of my appreciation." I don't know for what. She says that I am, what's the word? I don't even know. I inspire her. That's what she said. But this is so nice. Yeah, there's a few things in here I think I'm going to keep. Bumblebee. Look at this, was the first thing. It was in this little box she sent. And it was this little hummingbird. It's all beads, all beaded. It's a dingle dangle that you hang someplace. I'm going to hang it right by the window where my hummingbird feeders are. Yes. So that was such a surprise to get this box in the mail. She didn't warn me anything was coming or not, or anything. So, yeah. It was just a wonderful thing. Yes, thanks. Thank you, Michelle. I wish you were here. Maybe you're secretly watching. I will have your other box to the post office tomorrow, as soon as I can get to the post office tomorrow. Yes. I went and looked at her store. She has a nice store and takes nice pictures. So, yeah, you gotta go. I'll go look. Live to Love Best. There's, what do you call those? It's live and then the dash that's on the bottom of the line. Live dash to dash love dash best. But the dashes are so bad. The lower dash. Yes, love hummingbirds. So, what happened Thursday? Thursday was a bad day for me. The first thing that happened, it might have been Wednesday, my drain started draining really slow in the kitchen. I have two sinks in the kitchen, my big farm sink, and then a little copper sink in the island, and they're connected. So I was trying to get that unclogged I tried a couple times for like an hour each, trying to plunge and trying to do the vinegar and baking soda thing. Nothing helped. So I ended up calling. Could she send you a label and you choose your label printer to? Yeah, I'm thinking she could probably do it that way. I'll have to get back to her on that. So I was I forgot my whole train of thought there. Anyway, the sink was clogged. I couldn't get it unclogged, so I called the plumber and finally got through to the office. And she made an appointment. This is Wednesday, must have been Wednesday, because she made the appointment. I got through to her on Thursday. She made the appointment for Friday. So my plumber, Daryl, I've had him for years, because it's hard to find. When you have a boiler, you have to have a plumber. They're the ones that fix the boilers. So he's been working on my boiler for years. Anyway, he comes out on Friday, and he had cleared this sink like 8 years ago. The same thing happened, and he got it cleared. This time he was here from 10:30 in the morning till 4:30. It's like 5 hours he was here. And when they can't fix something, they do not charge you. It costs me nothing, but of course I still have the problem. So he told me he thinks the next step I should try to have my septic cleaned out. Although we went around and looked he lifted that big heavy cement thing, and he doesn't think it's clogged, but it won't hurt. It's been a while. It needs cleaned probably anyway. So just to, take a chance if that would be it. But so I'm going to have that done. And then he's going to bring back his boss with him, and they have a camera that goes into the piping, and they're going to try to look with the camera and see if they can see what's going on. The trouble is the kitchen floor, there's just a crawl space under that part of the house. When you come up into the old part of the house, you go up 2 steps. So that part of the house, the kitchen, dining room, and then the family room was added on in the 60s, but the kitchen and dining room were added on in the early 1900s. There's only a crawl space under there, and there's no way to see under there because there's boulders. They didn't have cement blocks back then, to make the cellars and that. They used big, huge boulders got from the property. And that's what my whole basement walls are made out of. And that's what those are made out of too. So that you can't see under there. There's only one hole. It's down by my electrical box, halfway down the steps. And that's how the little squirrels and chipmunks and mice get in the winter. But you can sort of see in a little bit, but you can't see where the piping goes. So he tried his smaller snake, his snake thing. It wasn't working. It was doubling back on itself. So he brought in the biggie. It's a big snake. It's on a machine. And he was sweating. He worked for hours on this. And he put this snake out 50 feet. I don't even have 50 feet of plumbing of pipes. We have no idea where it was going. But it can't double back on itself, this one. So I said, is there a vent? He says, yes. I says, where does it go? He says, up to the roof. I says, I'm going out there and seeing if that snake is coming out my roof, where it shouldn't be. But it wasn't. He could hear it in the piping downstairs, but we have no idea what the that whole plumbing is underneath that kitchen. So I even called, I think the dog's having a nightmare. I called the Ray, the kitchen remodeler, the remodeler guy that did my kitchen, dining room, and family room. I even called him and I got a hold of him, and he remembered me because he used to stop out here when he's in this area. So he remembered me, and he was trying to remember. All he remembers about underneath that, the island, when he put the dishwasher in and that copper sink and everything in the island, he remembers that it was a really tight area to work in underneath there. That's all he remembers. He doesn't remember anything about how the piping went or anything. So I don't know what we're going to do. My plumber says the next, Penny, wake up. Wake up. He says the next thing he would do is to pull the dishwasher out so that he can see more of what's under there, the piping. And they may have to redo the whole piping under there, because I don't know what in the earth is going on that this can't get cleared. So I had that going on, and before the plumber came, I broke a tooth. I only have 9 teeth on the bottom, and it is the furthest one over, the one my dentist told me to, it needed to get pulled by the oral surgeon, and I left it go all this time because it wasn't hurting. So, yeah. So now it broke off at the gum line. Now, it couldn't have broke off nice and clean. It had to leave a shard, which is tearing up my tongue. So I'm having trouble eating. It hurts to eat because of my tongue. I don't have a toothache. Maybe the nerve is dead. I don't know. But I'll have to make an appointment now with the oral surgeon, and I have what they call dentophobia. I hate going to the dentist. So I have to make an appointment, and probably they have to dig out the root. So I probably have to be put to sleep, which means I have to have somebody take me. It's just a whole big headache I had going on, along with this plumbing thing and the tooth and it's just right on there. So yeah, I was not happy. So I have to call my sewer cleanout people and the dentist. I called my son. I said, couldn't you just come out and visit? But he was at the turn in a golf tournament at the time I called him. So they weren't coming out today. Yeah. Things that happen. So this box came when all this, right after I broke my tooth. This happened. This box came at the perfect time. Thank you, Michelle. Guitar guy. Hi. Yeah, they've been really rotten. But you never know why things happen. So I was so happy with this box. It was such a nice thing that she did. And I will get her box, her other box to her that happened by accident. I'll get that back to her somehow. So that's my week so far. I did make a video of me in the kitchen, but I was doing it with my phone, which does not have a wide angle lens on. So when I was looking at the video, you're not seeing it very good. So there's a lot I'm going to have to edit out. So I'm going to do a little sit down to put on the end of this to talk about some other things. So now that I told the story, I don't have to tell it again on there, thank goodness. But I may do that after this. I may go on and finish that video up so I can maybe get it on tomorrow or the next day before it gets too old. But yeah, so that's my story of the week. Fairly good sales on eBay. Well, not good, but better than they have been. And yeah. So I will be back here on Tuesday at 7:30. And we'll see if we've made any headway. I don't think things will be any different then. Oh, something else. I tell you that, yeah, I think I said this. When the plumber was underneath the sink, he somehow disconnected. He probably had to disconnect my reverse osmosis machine, my good water thing, which I have to drink water from there because my water is not good tasting in the well. So, yeah. So I have no drinking water at the moment. He disconnected it and didn't connect it back up. So I have to call him. I have to call tomorrow and have him come out and hook it back up because I don't know how to do that. You shouldn't mess around with plumbing. My husband always said he didn't mess with electricity or plumbing. In plumbing, there's just a little difference between too tight and too loose and too tight. That's how he always put it. So he didn't do plumbing. Well, he wasn't very handy to begin with, but yeah. Yeah, but he knew people. You know, police and firemen, they always know people. So he always knew who to call to fix things. So I guess that's just as good. Yeah. So I will close for now and be back on Tuesday to see if there's any advance in my plumbing situation or see if I made a appointment with the dentist. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for this sharp point on that root hurting my tongue, I would probably put off calling a dentist too, which I shouldn't do, but that's me. That's why I'm in this predicament with my teeth. So thank you all for joining me. And I will, Michelle, I know you'll tune in, so thank you so much. And I will, Bumblebee, were you here when I said the linen clothes were so wrinkled and I hung them up and now they've been hanging for 2 or 3 days and the wrinkles are sort of hanging out. So I don't think I'm going to have to do as much ironing. Some of them definitely need iron, but there's some that have the wrinkles have almost hung completely out. So that's good. So I'll be back on Tuesday at 7:30, and we'll go on with this story. Thanks all for joining me. And I will.
Don't forget to take out your trash cans.
Oh, now I have to take out my trash cans. Before I do that, I have to go clean cat litter. That's always a wonderful thing. So bye all, and I will see you on Tuesday.